What is up, guys? Wraec is here with another live stream, and today we have got a ton of work. So as will be sitting here for probably like the next 2 hours and clear AFK stages, I reckon, I thought I'll let you suffer as well with me, and we're going to do it together. Maybe going to do some more stuff. If we are successful in clearing a lot of AFK stages, we might get to summoning a bit of Stargaze as well. We'll have to see about that, but for now, yeah, the plan is to actually get to 575, because Durastral, if we check that out, stage 7 is now unlocked. It's server season day 16. It is day 16 today, so we can go right here and we just have to basically clear 575 AFK progress. We are on 559, so should be possible, I reckon. And what that will give us is actually Warrior Charm Chest 4, which includes mythic charms, I reckon. And those are quite cool, because when we check that out, do we have a hero where we can check that out really quickly? Yeah, we do. So legendary and mythic, so those are the ones we probably not mythic, right? Legendary. I probably should change that. I'll do that after the stream. We'll probably get legendary charms, not mythic charms. Legendary charms restores 100% HP for the 2 weakest allies every 5 seconds. And this is basically, it's the same as the one above, but there is an extra part to this skill always. So it will be quite interesting. And let me change that real quickly. Legendary charms. Bam. Okay, change the title. Because that was wrong. We're not going to get mythic charms yet. I'm unfortunately already bored in the season already. It's just the same every day. I wish the game would make some more interesting dailies. The community is a bit split on that, I reckon. Also, welcome Empire and Wolfie. The thing is, some people really like to idle. They want to have a bit of a slow time in the game. They want to have a bit of a fast time in the game. Where they can do a lot of stuff, and sometimes they just want to wait a little bit, see what happens, and don't really play the game at all. And I think this game gives you that opportunity to not play a lot during a regular day. When the season starts, of course, there's a lot of content, and I think you can be happy and wait for that content release, and then later on just take your time with it and just play a little bit less. And I think that is the kind of game where you sometimes just play a little bit less. Not really the most active game, but I guess for that reason it's called AFK Journey. So, makes kind of sense. Let's go for the first stage. However, we won't really make progress in multi-team. That's that much I can say, at least not right now. I think if we really put a lot of effort towards this, we could make progress in multi-team, but I reckon we have to go through battle. And the way this works, and the reason this basically takes forever, is we will just go with the optimal clear. I already said this for this one. This is a bit of a horrible stage. We kind of need a fair bit of good RNG here. I am debating on just doing our daily smashes right now, because that will give us a bit more power. Of course, this is not really optimal. On this stage, I usually get destroyed by a single ult of Thorin. That is what usually happens here. This time around though, so we got our first clear right here. The thing is, for most stages, the teams are pretty similar. It's pretty good if you have a good Iron, a good Arden, and Skalitas also on some of those stages. So if you have those, that really helps. And what we're usually going to do now is we're going to check out the clears. For stages like this, we have Brian in here, we have basically the monsters in there. Those are horrible. By the way, did you guys face those? Like, not specifically the Bloom Vanguard, but the normal monsters they release, which are no heroes. Those are sometimes really insane, I have to say. So what we're going to do is we're going to check out the clears. We're going to see what happens here. So we got Brutus in there, we got an Iron. They went for an Arden clear with Rowan, so it's probably going to be the same artifact we used before. We can check out the replay. Should be, yeah. And for the setup, they went pretty easy. You have to pretty much copy the same positioning as well. If you don't copy the positioning, it's usually quite bad, so let's check again. Yeah, they got Brutus up in front, and then they go for the left side. Okay, yeah. So that is what they usually do. Let's go and copy that. We'll probably have to put our levels to Arden. We have a few levels here. We have 281, so that's a bit extra power. Going to put that on Arden. Can I ask if Alsa is worth it? On my server there's so many Paragon Alsas with plus 15. I sometimes like Alsa. That much I can say. But she's not really required. Like, if we go through all of those clears, you will rarely ever see her. I think I just saw one clear where she was used, and she's just not important. She's just not a hero you necessarily need. So, I guess in considering that, you probably shouldn't build her. Check out those clears. Watch the stream we do today. Check out the clears we do. You can see the heroes that you will need. And most of those heroes are the ones that will bring you deep into AFK stages. And then you just prioritize in a very easy way, actually. You think about Dream Realm first. That is your first focus. Heroes that are used in Dream Realm. So if you see heroes that are used there. And there we sometimes see Alsa, but I think none of her teams are optimal at the moment for Dream Realm. So there are options. You want Odie, for example. And then you go into AFK stages and you check out all of those AFK stages team and check out which heroes you want for that. And that will bring you to the first hero that you want as a Celestial Hypogen being Rainier, and the second that you want being Skalita, because those are the heroes that are used. Beryl isn't used, Diana isn't used. So that is the thing. So that is probably right what we have here. We have the Star Shard. I wanted to say Starland, but that's another game. Star Shard is used super often, actually. What will be the next rate up? I mean, we have no info on that yet. I reckon Soren. I'm pretty confident that it will be Soren. Alsa is pretty good. I actually used her today for the Dream Boss. And I used her to clear some stages, like if I needed a bit more burst. That she was really helpful. But she isn't in these standard clears, she isn't in like those lowest power clears, because the way this works here, if we check this out, if we click on this and we see this enemy team and we click on records, then those are sorted by power. So the lowest power clear is actually here on top, which means that this is basically the most optimal. This is the clear that required the lowest power. So we check this out and you will likely never see Alsa in there. Oh, that is one of the granny clears again. Oh, I hate those. I hate when they use granny, because she dies so quickly. So went like this, with granny here. Granny is often needed if you kind of need a hero that heals up again, but oftentimes granny just didn't work for me. Last time I think I used Thorn instead, and then it worked, but yeah. It's pretty much the same team though. Let's copy it. I mean, at that point, if they really wanted to AFK, they could just make a button to copy the lineup. Honestly. Okay. Do more damage than Odie with some of the bosses. I don't think I had more... And my granny died, by the way. I don't think I had more damage than Odie. But I had very good damage. And the good thing with her is she's like she's like a mauler. So... that in itself is worth a lot, because you add to the aura. I mean, maybe she's not there because not everyone has built her. I've built her a lot on clears despite the replays. It depends, like the thing is... she struggles a bit if she can't survive, and if she jumps into the enemies then she's very, very dead. And that basically makes her pretty useless for those stages. So the only way that you really use her is if you want to go full burst. If you want to go full burst and you go like Iron, you go like Carolina, you go Arden, then you can also say, okay, go Alsa as well, I add my my Damien to that, and then I have full burst. So that is usually the way this then works, but she's not a priority, in no way. By the way, quite interesting, 65 mil here, so we are on a quite a lot weaker setup. This is the same setup again though, fairly interesting. We can try one time, see if we need any specific adjustments to this lineup, or if it's just a general one, which is like this. sometimes it's not set up like this. It is actually set up in a bit of a different way, where you put iron to the left side and your Brutus to the right side, which gives a bit of a bigger delay. Not sure if it's the same one here. No, it doesn't seem to be the way. Okay. I feel like Mallory is kind of getting back up as the R level goes high. I think we're going to see more. The answer from the devs was actually exactly that. They said, okay, you're not going to see her right now, but you are going to see her once we get to Endless mode. Which I thought we would be already. But the funny thing is we are not. Skalita, by the way. She looks insane. It's great design. Great design. I thought we would be in Endless mode in Dream Realm. Can this please work? Thank you. But it's not the case. We're at Epic. There's an Epic difficulty. So I didn't know that. But yeah, there is. Also kind of interesting. Put the loot in here. We can try a fight. I actually, on this specific one, I have a team that uses Alsa. Because we were talking about this. We can try the Crescent Blade. Usually it's less damage for me somehow. So, the problem with this team is always the same. Is either Alsa is dying, or she jumps to a point where she isn't really buffed. Which in both ways sucks. She does less damage here than Odie, but yeah. I like how they handle Dream Realm. Giving it more stages, giving it more... should we want to say buffs? They gave it more difficulties. And that's pretty much okay. That's pretty cool. So, pretty nice. And also that they added bosses was a very, very nice thing for this season. Very, very nice. Because we get to fight the old Primal Lords, where we already have the strategies up. And we just get to enjoy a bit more content. So you can see, she struggles a little bit to survive at this position. What I did here, I basically teleported the Smokey over to this side. Because sometimes she just attacks the boss and then she doesn't end up here, where there would be no problem not teleporting the Smokey. But she ends up like in the back here, which is horrible. So yeah. And yeah, sometimes your heroes die. Which happened just as I didn't watch the screen, but can we get to 40? 40 would be nice. Okay, we got 40. Very, very good. 9.7. Pretty good damage as well. And it's just the team that I use here. So we got to 40, got the chest there. It's the 350 season, chest which you can't open. And got to place 6. So this is the team that I used. I think it's a pretty good team. It gets to buff Odie and Alsa as well. You have a very nice 4-piece Mauler aura. You get to use Thorin, which you have to on King Croaker. King Croak also Thorin with like a seasonal skill, very, very nice. And so that was actually a very nice thing. So worked very well. And we are place 6 at the moment, which isn't too great, but given that I'm somehow under-leveled, I think we're on a decent pace actually. So maybe an interesting team. Can I show Supreme Arena? Supreme Arena, I'm only on 38. I built 3 teams. I have like the regular Iron Comp set here. Then I built something like this, which probably I have to change this team a little bit, because that is not a very great team actually, and specifically not for Raging Duel. So this is quite bad. And for this one I have to say, we have a bit of sustain, we have a lot of burst. We have Alsa in here, which is a PvP god, I have to say, is still quite insane. And then we have Vala. And I think Vala specifically is a hero for Supreme Arena people shouldn't forget. Like, Vala is very insane. Vala always is like a single carry PvP hero. And I think should not be forgotten. And especially in this game mode, where people don't take care to counter her, you can get great use out of Vala. So using Vala, definitely my recommendations. Given we have an Igor in there, that's probably an OD clear, isn't it? No! We built the same team again. With Damien though, so we go for a bit of attack rate. Very nice. But it's quite interesting, I have to say. The if you check out the heroes, like oftentimes this is not Paragon. This is not super high weapon level or anything. So, kind of free-to-play friendly really in that regard. And that is something I think is very interesting. Because people always say, oh, you need Paragon 4 heroes. I've not yet seen any clear where Paragon 4 heroes were a requirement. And the reason for that is, you just don't get a lot of buffs from that. For, did they count as Savina? Like this probably, right? You just don't get a lot of buffs from that. So it's not like it helps a lot in PvE. It's pretty useless for that. So this pretty classic burst team actually with a bit of attack speed going for the Damien heal. For something like this you will want to have the +10 on Damien. Because that will give you the 50 speed buff, 50 haste buff, which is pretty insane. 50 haste, very very nice. If you see a non-+10 Damien, that is oftentimes a fail. But yeah, pretty easy first try clear actually. Using Brian to put him in the back counter Val. I have to read up on Brian. I haven't done so. Because Brian, I was told like I should use him for the stall team that I made. But my Brian is like super low, so I didn't really read up on him. But I was told like on Mythic Plus he basically gets a second life.
Understood.
So, yeah. Not really sure. The thing with Damien, of course, is his weapon as well. If you see that, it's like usually increasing their haste by 40, so you have like the 40 haste, but the 50 haste like 25% increase, really, really good. So definitely can recommend the +10 on him. And then of course we have the 80% HP heal here, which is also very, very nice. So definitely recommend that as well. I don't have his skill yet, but he is like, he's like support. And I think I have it, don't I have it on Odie? Yeah. So you should have the same skill as Odie from the charms. So it's also a heal skill, very, very nice. 80% of HP for the weakest ally. So it gets that as well, which will be a very big asset in PvP. Sadly not in normal arena, as that is non-seasonal content, but still, very, very nice. For free-to-play, should I pull for Alsa? Should I just get her to Mythic Plus? No, don't pull for Alsa. She's a good hero, but you don't need her. Go for other heroes. Wait for like normal summons. It always seems so bad. People always think like, oh, it's the basic summon, it's so bad. Like, just the all-hero recruitment. You can get so much stuff from all-hero recruitment. Check this out. 10 recruits guarantee an A level or buff hero. So if you go for 10 bomb, you just get guaranteed A level. But on top of that, we have 22.5% drop rate for an A level hero. S levels 2.2%. You get faction icons in here, and then you have your wish list where you can set up all your heroes. So with all of that, if you just do a summon right now, let's just do that. You can get like 1, 2, 3, 4 A tiers, maybe even an S tier in there. And that's like double. I want to do another one just to show you guys. So we got Damien here, which is pretty good. Let's do one more summon just to show you that it can be good. Check this out. It's like an S tier, it's 2 A tiers. And if we skip that, let's check out who that is. We got Vala, we got 2 Cocos. Coco is insane. So with just that summon basically, we got a ton of very good heroes. And it is just better than rate up. Honestly, because rate up, only 10% chance for an A level. We got a bit of a higher chance for the rate up recruit. And we got Omni Icons. Omni Icons are pretty good. I think when people talk about rate up, they talk too much down. But still, I would recommend all hero. Unless there's like really the nnumber 1 hero that you need in there. It is better to just go for all heroes. Set yourself up a nice wish list. Get those Thorin, get like your Odie, get all of those heroes. And that is very important, because there are so many good A tiers in this game. Like, people underestimate how many there are. Look, check this out. Just this. Okay, we have Mauler A tiers. We have Odie in there, which is insane. We have Atalanta in there, which is insane. We have Coco in there, which is insane. Kruger in there, which is insane. Seth is arguably good PvP. Santrana, I'm not too sure about. And then check out the same for Wilder. Parisa is decent. We have Damien in there. We still have Arden in there, absolute monster. And for Graveborn, Graveborn is probably the only faction where I say like A tier is not that great. But even even for Lightbearer, where there's a lot of trash in the faction, you have Corrin, you have Merrily. You can put all of those in there. You can set yourself your ATS up in a way that you have like such insane drops from that every single 10 bomb you get like top tier heroes, or you get top tier heroes like Corrin, or you get top tier heroes like Merrily, and where every single 10 bomb basically becomes a fest. It's insane what you can get from that. And rate up won't give you the same amount of A tiers, and there are too many great A tiers, I think, that you pass on when you do this, and I don't think we've seen an S tier yet that rectifies that. That is so insane that I would say, okay, you have to go for this. Alsa is nice, but you have no priority in getting her, and you won't see her usually in a clear that we do here. Okay, there we have, that is again the floorable strat, right? That is that the split up with the left side? Yeah, it usually pretty much looks like this. That is usually is like Brutus is over here, then you go with, in this case I think it's Iron like this, and then you go Florabelle, and Flora has to be like this. Have this Florabelle further to the right, which is important that she gets attacked first before Arden. I'm not sure if they use confining for this, but that is usually the way this works. And then you just deal damage with Arden, and usually those clears suck. Because what this is basically, Florabelle always punches them in the air, and you hope your Arden deals enough damage, so that when Skalita comes down, she at least takes 2-3 heroes away, and still, at that point, you will see that it often is still a tight thing to clear this with Arden. In this case, we failed, because we won't clear those two guys actually with Florabelle, because those are bloody healers and they are annoying. And so we will run out of time. This will be like a 36. Yeah, won't work. Sergi died now. Because those two guys are insane, actually. Yeah, so this is usually the way this clear works. Let's try again. If this doesn't work, we have to check out if they did change anything, because I doubt it. Oh, so you see how Iron just absolutely got murdered? Sometimes you have that during clears. You have that during clears where it's just like, okay, just doesn't work out. And it's just madness what happens. This looks a bit better, actually. Can get rid of the Brine. Yeah, we got rid of the Brine pretty early. We have our Arden still left. We now got ults with Florabelle, so very nice. It's interesting that Florabelle was used on some of those attempts, but not really as a Supreme Plus or anything. Just as a base hero, often. But check out the damage. It's not bad. The biggest reason why I love the Raider banner is that you're guaranteed an M+ hero without too much problems. I've also been lucky, my last 2 Raider heroes gotten them to M+ very fast. Yeah, I have to say, like, from my experience, you often just pity time after pity time after pity timer. I liked it at the start. Just to get my first Supreme Plus going to get Vala. That was very nice. But I have to say, then again, if I just went for A tiers and I got myself a lot of this would have been a lot less fancy probably. But I really needed those A tiers later, and I didn't have Coco for quite some time. When the first Primordial was released, like the Wolf Boss, I didn't have Coco. I didn't have her because I just did so little summons in the regular summons, which I should have done way more. But then again, if you start the game, it is difficult to value such things. You go into the store, and I remember this, and I was asking chat, what do I go for? Like, there are the normal invite letters, there are rate up invite letters, there are epic invite letters. Which one of those do I really want to have? The answer is, of course, epic invite letters. By the way, if you ever wonder about that, epic invite letters are the best. But yeah, I wasn't sure. What do we have here? We have this. Ooh. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, we go for an OD clear, so we manual target. We have Smokey in there. With Coco. Okay, that is something you quite rarely see. I wanna see how they set this up. Going there, okay. And they go, okay. So OD, I actually made plus 15 today, which is quite good probably for this. And then we want to get rid of all of that stuff. We set this up like that, and then we go with... You, and you are probably, no, you are indeed only targeted when you are there. So you want to go like this, and then they had Coco, if I remember correctly. Where's my Coco? There's my Coco. And that is about it. So we manual target, and I don't know which one of those we target first. Probably the Storm guy. Storm guy is very annoying, but the bears can do a ton of damage. Or are you mean? Are you mean? You revive. You are also HP. Oh, you are HP resurrection, I say. No. You restore HP. I don't like you. I hate the tornado guy. I also hate the tornado guy. I also hate the other guy, I think. Tornado guy is a ton of damage though, but I think we can outlast it. I think it's exactly is the point of the team is to outlast it. I'm not even sure if we should target the tornado guy. Maybe. I mean, that was a pretty quick clear. Oh, the energy regeneration. Oh wait, he's not dead actually. And we have to get rid of the bears now. But at this point we go to auto. Because we don't really have to. We just have to quickly set our ults. It doesn't matter which one of those we attack anymore. Oh, there's these small guys back. Okay. Yeah, okay, that was a bit annoying. But yeah, okay. This clear worked pretty well. Plus 15 OD, by the way. Plus 15 OD, pretty much insane. You really want that. Like OD, you want to invest in as much as you can. And plus 15 on him is just very, very nice. We also have the seasonal skill hero set bonus on him with the epic level actually. Damage dealt by 8%, 15 seconds in battle, and then an extra attack speed. Extra attack speed, so insane. After 40 seconds in the battle, sadly, it's quite a long time. But then you really get those hits out fast, and that's a good thing for him because you get to push his dot up further in quite insane speed. So we are doing fairly well here. We still have the option of synergy battle. We didn't use our smashes yet, which is very, very nice. So that is good. And sadly, we'll have to check this out for every single fight, and you can see now we are in an entirely different setup once again. This is energy feed for Arden setup, which I don't really like. Is again Granny, he put that to the left. Captain there, yeah, it's a horrible setup. Horrible setup, I hate it. So we just try to clear it with this. It won't work, but I want to see. Let's see. By the way, you got... Ah! Where is the bloody shark here? Need to clear that shark here. I don't think that's going to work. No, we lost Smokey. Maybe if we didn't lose Smokey, there was a chance, but... okay, we lost way too much. Yeah, and Atalanta, we should have probably cleared Atalanta. That's a lot in there. Hero equipment mega boost, can we now just equip that? I like to equip that. The good thing is we could go to 280, then upgrade our gear by a lot. We would actually get really a lot of power if we now boost it. Kind of forgot what they had said. Okay. Try pull burst with Arden and Iron. Yeah, that often works. But we can go like this. It's okay. That's just a Scalita Iron comp with Arden. And I mean, it took a little bit, but once you do this stuff enough, you just know how they work. Because it's always the same, really. No, not you. You are not invited. You are not invited. You are invited, and probably we want to go like this, and then you are invited, and where is my Scalita? You too. And then we have to change levels. Okay. And battle. And the good thing is, at least with this, we can full auto. So, kind of is a bit easier. Atalanta, by the way, horrible amount of damage. Quite insane. And probably this is one of those again where we don't win because our Granny dies, which she loves to do. Yeah. Hateful enemies right there. Not very nice. I think we're just going to power. We're just going to do our smashes. Get a quick amount of power. Getting the mythic chest there. Nice, 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 nice. So now level up to 80, then we will level weapons, and then we should be good. So to 80 on everything. To 80. to 80. I think this was the last one, right? Level up. Which I thought, by the way, that is pretty expensive, but really it's 1000 actually. I'm 280 still. Quite insane. Welcome chess analyst to the stream. Just clearing AFK stages. Having no fun at all. That's horrible. Clearing AFK stages. Kinda sucks. So, and then we throw the rest on him, which is not a whole lot. Then we can also level artifacts. Okay, it's even more power than I thought. Artifact plus 16. It's actually pretty decent amount of power there. Crescent spell upgraded. There we get another upgrade. Another upgrade here, and this, by the way, is something that we're still waiting on. We still have artifacts here that are not yet released, so this will be quite interesting to see when they release. 3.5 million, now we go into equipment. We open chests, we got to 80 equipment there. Can we use those chests? We can use those chests. So this is the first one we want to do, this is the second one we want to do, then this tank one needs a bit of a buff, and we need a bit of a buff for our Scalita. So leveling that up, bam, bam, bam. Actually big buffs, then we have the whole front here, which is a bit low. We have some 250 equipment, I want to get rid of the 250 equipment because we can go 30 levels up to 280 actually now. Let's just collect upgrade everything that is 250 first. Maybe we'll have to get my last reserve gold, which I'm not sure about yet. Do we even go for that? Probably need the equipment now for the iron. It's pretty decent. It's 262 to 80, so it's actually 2 levels. We waited a bit. Also because I don't have gold and I am poor. 260 equipment we can upgrade. This one we are particularly good though. Don't know if we want to upgrade more. There we already have 280 now. That's still 260. I have the granny in here, so probably want to level. I made Brutus to Paragon. I mean, you don't really need that, but if he survives, even better. Like a lot of people just let him die, which is decent. I mean, you mainly abuse its ability to survive for 4 seconds when he's killed. And survive a bit longer then. But you don't really need to. If you have him at Paragon and he survives, that's fine. He's just not the priority to go for on Paragon. And we ran out of gold. I want to forge. It's like no good way to get gold, but we're going to get some gold. Recycle. And there's 15 million gold. For us, we can't use anything here, which is sad. It's only 20 level upgrade, but average resonance has to be 300 for this, so it's a bit mad. Same for this. It's like a red chest with average level 300. It's a bit insane. So season resonance level is 280 on this. We also can level this up, which gives us 300 gear, which we should probably have collected in advance. If we were smart. We're not smart people, but we should have done that. That's 64. Can we get 64? Is that possible? It's like 4 levels here. I think that was difficult though. I'm pretty sure that didn't work. I'm pretty sure I made this team worse even. I tried to max my equipment a lot. Usually gold was not the limiting factor on this, it was faction, it was the stones. Now it is gold, sadly. I don't really know why, but somewhere in between they made gold the limiting factor for equipment upgrades. And faction stones are now, they're in abundance. I will get destroyed by that shark here, right? I know that feeling. As long as he's in wolf form, he's an absolute maniac. Horrible. Could he leave wolf form, please? I think not as long as he's attacked like this, right? So we're currently keeping his wolf form alive ourselves. Oh god. He's never going to run out of it. It's going to go on for the next 20 seconds. He's unaffected. Doesn't matter. Doesn't work. Oh my god. That's so horrible. We can't outspeed his healing. And as we hit him so much, he also gains energy all the time. So he had infinite wolf form. There we go, all of it. Okay, we don't have to do 64 right now, we can do this later. Artifacts, upgrade for the other two. Nice. Upgrade for this one as well. Yeah, this is a lose, but it's a horrible loss actually, because we lose so slowly. And regarding the gold, that is not really a good way to gain gold. You just gain it passively, and either you have it or you don't have it. And getting the max power out of it, like if you save up gold. If you have 60 million gold, honestly you played the game wrong. It's just the case, sorry. Because if you have 60 million gold, then you didn't upgrade your equipment. Or you play too slowly. Then you just AFK too much and you don't get the right progress. If you get the right progress, then you will never have that much gold. And I try to get the most out of my OLI, for example, every single day. Because every single day there's an opportunity to get like maybe into top 20, or there is like a way for me to clear a few more AFK stages. And if you really try to optimize, then you will always push for your limit. And sometimes it's the same for me, I don't have the time. And I don't have the time, and then I just need a bit more. And yeah, so that is the stage where Sorbitol is apparently stuck, so we'll have to check that out. That looks pretty similar to the team we just used. Goes like this. And he has confining on this one, very interesting. So apparently big damage from the enemies. Getting rid of her. We can keep that. I think it was like this with confining. Battle. So we'll see. Yeah, so this is again, those are the laser guys. Laser guys who often use Skalita. Or Thor. Can we get it? No, I don't think we win this. Like, this one looked not very close, actually. Huh. I mean, it might have been a fluke. If you don't have a lot of heroes, it's a difference, Paulius. Like, if you say, okay, I don't really need to max warrior gear because I just don't own warriors or something. Okay, cool, yeah. Or I just don't use warriors. Okay, then don't upgrade it. But like, usually if you have the opportunity to improve your heroes and get any form of gain out of it, if it's like going for another AFK stage or anything, then it's actually better to upgrade your stuff. But you shouldn't overdo it. Oof, okay. We're going for 80 million now here. This seems to be a more difficult stage. We got a Rainier, which is rare. Florabelle. Okay, we have Faye also in the enemy team for healing. They split that up again. Teleported over the Iron. Stole the Faye. Kept Rainier next to it and they went for... Okay, we tried to copy. And this is really the best way to do it. Sorry, it's a bit weird. I didn't really copy the positioning. So we went like this. What was the last hero? Oh my god, I forgot. They used Damien? What did they use? Did they use Damien? I think they used Damien. And they didn't use Confining. I would have used Damien. Yeah. Actually interesting that that Iron is surviving that well over there. If we can let Skalita over there, she's going to do an ult, which is going to be pretty cool. Okay. I think we're going to win this, because it's only just one enemy remaining there, and that is the guy that was in another dimension to Rainier. Oh, it was Florabelle. Oh yeah, you're right, it was Florabelle. And that worked as well! Maybe I used a better lineup. Okay, it was Florabelle. You're right, Ben over. That was indeed the case. Okay, well, we beat the stage. We outperformed Sorbitol, which is very important. If you guys know him from the Discord server, let him know we outperformed him. And 575 is actually the goal where we have Mega Fungi here. At 600, way over here where we have first time 600, we get a Stargaze pop-up pack. Which if we reach that, we are going to buy it. But you see how long it takes, right? That is like the problem. We again have an Arden lineup with Florbell. Pretty much the same lineup we should have used before. Pretty much exactly the same lineup. Okay, so it's exactly the same lineup, but we didn't use it before. Does our lineup work as well? Wanna try? Let's try. Let's see if that our lineup works. And then we have to switch Damien for Florbell. This guy's so annoying. You could straight up kill our Arden if he just runs too close to him. I mean, if you have the damage, if you have the heroes, I guess Damien works as well. So you don't necessarily have to follow those, just the lowest power way it was cleared. So probably you need the least amount of heroes from that. Oh, so also the energy reduction, guys. We are doing pretty well though. Right now we're on good progress actually. So that is the same lineup again. Very interesting. Same lineup again. Atalanta, okay, they want to copy that, teleport the Atalanta over there. Makes sense, because Atalanta pretty annoying. And very strong. So, makes sense to kind of steal her to get rid of her. Because she, as a PvE enemy, not very nice. By the way, we're not going to check it, we're just going to, on the next stage, go for and try just the same lineup once again. Because somebody honestly had a field day here just doing the same lineup every single fight. And oftentimes iron and stuff works. It's a little close up. Oh, that is not going to work. We have like... Oh, that is never going to work. Ah, doesn't matter. Okay, come on. I'm just going to try. This is never going to work. Because we have like Savina in the enemy team. We have a lot of horrible heroes there. But it looks very good actually. Okay, worked again. You don't want to use too many attempts, like you don't want to fail attempts. But I'm also going to just use it. Just use it. You're doing cardio? I should do too. But I just do smoking instead. Oh, I'm kidding. No, but I was never like a cardio guy. I did judo for some time, but that wasn't cardio. Like we were all bad at cardio. I remember that at some point somebody convinced me to join like... It wasn't a marathon, I wanted to say it's a marathon, but no. It was just basically... How do you say it's a run? You were just... It was just running a not very long way and you would get like a medal if you made it, and it was... You just ran for a bit. And basically I was there, and some guy from the judo group as well, and we were like 3 people, and honestly, the moment we all made it, that much I can say, we all made it, but at the finish line, you could see exactly which one of those guys were from my group. Because all of those guys looked like they needed to be put on a ventilator and needed to go to a hospital or something. We all were bloody done. We were so done. Like it was insane. It was absolutely insane. I was dead, and I was dead for like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. By the way, this is so relaxing right now. that we can just use the same team. On this one it won't work. Like, this map is horrible. If this works, like... Okay. I wouldn't mind. But probably it doesn't. If she gets an ult, we're dead. Oh, survived pretty well. Actually, it works pretty nice. Yeah, so I've no constitution. No, that is all. Constitution is wrong. Or is that right? Constitution is... Physique. Interesting. I don't have stamina. Ah, I had to Google. 575. That's already enough. Let's try this. Yeah, summer vacation is coming. Okay, yeah, I get that. Like I don't have holiday anyway, so I sit in front of a computer. That is what I do. That is everything I do, and probably will do this summer, because I just have to work and work and work. I have like 3 jobs, man. I have 3 jobs. If I see YouTube as a job, which is mostly a hobby, but I earn some money, so it's considered a job. Okay, 575 now is another point where we should take a small break from AFKing, and we should go into Duar's Trial, which I won't make a video about because nobody bloody cares about Duar's Trial videos. And what we also have here is one of the easiest stages here, because the buffed heroes for this one, couple us, because it isn't the best one. It is actually not optimal to use those for the AFK stages. For some bosses they are nice, but not for those. This one is the easiest one that you can fight. Warrior Charm bonus of Sunrise. Because in there, buffed heroes are Granny, so nice tank. Then we have Alsa, we have Iron, we have Arden, we have Carolina. So you basically build Iron comp with Granny as a front tank. And looks like this. You can make it a bit more insane by going Star Shard. And you want all heroes to be alive at the end of the battle. So if you want to make it more easy and you're not that confident in it, you can go Confining. But check this out, it's like they are all buffed. They are all buffed, so it's absolutely easy. The condition, of course, not having anybody die, not that easy. But that was Raid Treasure floor 6. That was floor 6. So it was not an easy floor. And now we're on floor 7. So we can check this out. Floor 8 requirement, 6:30. 2 more days, 6:30. Another 54 stages to push. Ooh, will be difficult. 54 stages is a lot. But if we go to in the direction of 600 today, I think it is going to be pretty doable. So now we're going to clear 7. It's going to be the first time we get a Warrior Charm chest 4. So that is going to be the case. And this is like already really tough. I've never seen those guys before. The Wing Feather Golem. Okay, probably towards the end of the last story. Let's go. We're going to attack this, and flawless clear within 7 seconds. So quite insane. Flawless clear, 7 seconds, getting the red gold hex amulet Igor. Mount to Igor. We have HP, attack, fist def, magic def, range def. Fairly interesting, I like it. Big damage from Alsa there. So that is done. Then we have the other one. This one, way less optimal. Way less optimal. We use Wayland because it's buffed hero. It would actually be nice to use Walker here. But we really can't. Wayland is decent, so let's just use him. For the last ones, it still worked pretty well. We were pretty tanky with like Shark here. We used Vala for big damage. So it usually worked out fairly well. Yeah, and on this one as well. So let's do floor 6 now. Floor 6, if you remember, 3 chests of this one it is. So let's go. Let's clear that. We have Odie there. We have our Vala symbol on Odie, which is really nice because we want to get rid of that guy. Corin nearly died, but this one is not dying. I think this one was 60 seconds. So Corin being dead, of course, not very optimal. Maybe we should change the positioning a bit. So let Antandra go first. But on this one, it's not bad because it was 30 seconds. We win within 60 seconds. Okay. So on this one, I would probably go like this. We have a light bearer buff there, which is pretty good. We have it on Carolina. It's decent, I guess. And maybe we go confining. Let's try that. So that would probably be now a bit more difficult. We have Wayland up front there. Brutus, getting rid of the difficult heroes in the back. We have Vala though. I would auto-target her, but honestly what she did there, she did just kill 3 heroes and that in an optimal way. So this one went pretty smooth, we cleared it. So let's see which red one we may be getting. Temesia, red one for Temesia, legendary. Pretty interesting. Fist Def, Magic Def, Crit Resist we have there. Crit Resist, kind of interesting. 6.8 Fist and Magic Def is also very good. And we have the chests, of course, tank chest. We now have two options. Or let's say we have three options, really. No, we can't do that. So either we go for warrior or we go for tank. Warrior or tank. Those are the options that we have. Little reminder who we have in each faction. Warrior, we're looking at... we should probably wait. Let's switch that up because it is a bit weird with the stuff at the top. So I'm just going to switch in some supports here. Roan. And we're just going to put in... Wait, who is the support? You are support, you are support, you are support, you are not support. Who else is support? Who else is support? Are you support? You look like support. Face support, right? You are support. Nice. Okay. In there, those are our warriors. Warriors like Scalita, Corrin. Pretty good Scalita, honestly. Tank if you want to push AFK stages. I mean, we don't really do a lot of tank. I mean, we have... we don't even use a lot of tanks. Here we have Igor. Actually, by the way, we can equip that. First red one that we equip. I think the only interesting hero here really is Scalita. But her set isn't really good. And then we have tanks. And tanks, of course. I think tanks. I'm also pro tanks. Rainier should be support, right? Or mage, I don't know. We can check it. Because I don't mind Temesia. It's still good for one boss. We have Granny in here, which we sometimes use. We have Thorin in here, which we sometimes use. We have Antandra in here. I think it's tank. It's tank, honestly. Because, like, at least there are heroes in here that we sometimes use. So, let's do that. Is Rainier support? He is support, indeed. Interesting. Okay, so now what we do is we sweep Durastral, we sweep tank. We have tank here. We have tank, potential loot, charm chest, so we can get the other charm chest as well. Let's hope we get the right one though. Sweep ×3. Let's go. Let's get some big ones. I am hoping for Thorin. Thorin, guys. Okay, starting... Oh my god, we got double walker. Are you kidding me? That is double walker. That is a bit depressing. Double walker. Oh no. Oh no. Double walker Lumont. Oh no. Oh no. Can I quit this game now? Is it a valid reaction to quit the game now? Yeah, rip. Rip if there ever was a rip, honestly. It's like big off. That's big off. I will complain to support. I will complain to support. Like, build Walker now. The minimum support could now do is like send me the bloody Walker copies. Like, send me the Walker copies. Give me enough Walker copies for Paragon 4 so I can make a video about it or something. Well, yeah, time to quit. You did the first sweep. Like, really grinding out the AFK stages and then you get the hit with the double Walker Lumont combi. Well, we can get some more loot. We're not done yet. I mean, we have some chests in the inventory, so... first of all, let's get 1 8 here. No idea how the guy's even named. Now we have chests here. We only have 2 epic chests though, starting off with warrior. 6 warrior chests. We got full flora. Full epic flora. Well, it's not really bad. It's like pretty decent actually. Bit of Kruger. Well, I'm not mad about that. What does Walker Charms do again? I have no idea. We'll find out. And here we go Temesia again. We got a lot of Temesia actually. Antandra and Granny. Okay, not bad. Okay, let's open our warrior charm chest that we have here. Let's see. It's the bloody owl. Like, what is this? Is it like trilogy of crappy heroes? Are you kidding me? It's a bloody owl. Go away. Give me a proper tank. Give me Antandra or Thorin at least. My god, give me a proper tank. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Did I get full red Lumont? Did I get full red Lumont? My god. My god, is that full red Lumont? I got hated for my good luck on like the Discord server, you know guys? I got hated for that. And I mean that's like... Maybe charms make them reliable? You make me feel good about my bad charms. Makes me happy that you feel good now. Okay, okay, that's good though, so we get a bit of a Roan upgrade. We activate a skill actually, so very, very nice. That is good. Damien. We don't activate Damien. That's actually quite bad. I mean, you can see, by the way, you can see those. It gets really interesting at Mythic. Did I talk about that? That it gets really actually interesting at Mythic? Because right now we go like Epic, we go like next level, we got Legendary, and now on Mythic though, on Mythic you actually have sets. Like on Mythic we can do actual builds. You have like attack there, you have crit there, you can optimize for damage, you have ultimate strength in here. This is by the way the source of ultimate strength, if you didn't know that. Ultimate strength there again, skill power and ultimate strength. So that is really where the building is in. I didn't make a video about it because nobody cares for Magic Charm videos, because 90% of the people don't even own them. But that is really interesting what they made there. Sadly no activation of her yet. I was hoping for a bit more, I'll be honest with you. That's cool though. Like having the full epic set on her. That's nice. I like that. We get to Walker in a second. We have to scroll down because those heroes are so bad. Are you telling me substats are RNG? No, not really. I'm not telling you that. What I tell you is, you have... Once you get to Mythic, you will farm them all. And you will get different ones. There are different ones for every single hero. So, for example, there is one with attack speed for Parisa. There's also one with haste and energy on hit for Parisa. And you can decide which ones you use, and then you can build them. So, you put those on a hero. For example, you can say, okay, I optimize for attack and attack speed with a Gale Charm. So I put in one Gale Charm. Maybe I run triple Gale Charm for a ton of attack speed. Or I say, I have this one hero where I just want to go for ultimate strength. So I go ultimate strength and buff ultimate strength 4 times. And ultimate strength, they was actually released this season. And it is fairly interesting, not on her though. So, like ultimate strength, this is like an ad that you get for ultimate strength. Normal attack deals 170% plus 12%, which is for every single ultimate strength that you have. So you can have like 3 ultimate strength, get another 36% on top of that. But for some heroes, ultimate strength is actually really, really good. I think for Vala it was pretty nice. It's like 40% extra damage, or here 25% true damage. You can say get like 500% damage from that. Or you go for Odie. Did you see how much damage you can get from Odie with that? How insane that is. Like, you can buff the base damage, okay, plus 20% is a pretty substantial base damage buff. But check this out, if you do that. We go in here, we select this, we go down here, and they already suggested. What they suggest are the attack speed ones. So you take this one, which is an attack speed one, 8% attack speed, 5% attack. Then you go to this one, you get the same, 5% attack, 8% attack speed. And then you go to this one, and you get the same, 5% attack, 8% attack speed. So you end up with a 24% attack speed buff. Do you know how much this thing will rip? How insane that's going to be? What an absolute madness that is. Because you will get in here, you not only are going to have this buff, because it's increased damage dealt by 8% after 15 seconds, plus all of that other stuff, and the 20 attack speed here, you're also going to have the 24% attack speed buff, you're going to have an insane attack buff, and this Smokey is going to shoot like with a machine gun. You're going to shoot those blow darts like with a machine gun, and you're going to stack up this poison so insanely quick. So it's going to be really, really good. We have yet to see the full power of this season. I haven't seen somebody do the content about this. I don't know if you've seen that anywhere, like talking about those mythic charms. Those mythic charms are insane. There is a lot of stuff that we have yet to cover, that we have yet to talk about, and it will be fairly interesting. Okay, we got full epic on Granny, which is pretty nice actually. So yeah, fairly interesting. I'm looking forward to that. That is, I think it will be kind of the end game of the season. Will be magic charm builds, We'll be looking around for that, because you can also take your tanky charms. There are tanky charms. Like, check this out. Wait. For this, they suggest different things. Energy on hit. For this guy, they also select ultimate strength. And like Fizz magic def. Look, 18% is actually quite insane. So you can also make your hero really tanky with it. But that will be the end game. So it's not for now. I mean, if you consider we have to go to 630, and then we won't even have mythic charms. And then I think it's also a bit of an RNG thing, because you can see there are like for this hero alone there are 10 mythic charms, and you of course will have to get either one of those. So it's like 10 mythic charms for every single hero. It's like 400 mythic charms or something like this. I don't know how many heroes we have. So the thing that I think they are going to do is they're going to work with this. And this is going to become what? The golden essence. Because right now there is no use for golden essence. You just get it, you can't really use it, you have this golden essence, there is nothing you can do for that. But I think it will become important once we get to those mythic charms. Because it would be insane. Imagine you just want to have your blast charm for Valen. You just want to have that. And it's like a 1 in 400. You're not even likely to get it within the season. And I think this is the point where the golden essence comes into play and will make it somehow easier, either to reroll your existing magic charms for that, or to give you a way to buy the actual magic charms that you want to have. I think that is going to be the case. And this is the way they designed this, because I don't think they want to gatekeep that. I think they want you to have it. And I really think it will be an interesting venue to make content about such builds, because there will be one guy that will use this haste thing, or that will use like an ultimate strength build and will show you some insane ultimate strength build for some specific hero. I think that will be quite interesting. So if you haven't had any look at that yet, maybe you should. It will be kind of interesting. Now that I've talked about it so much, I kind of feel like making a video about it. So we have 2 red ones for Walker. Oh, you don't say it. I don't say it. 1,440 charms. Including the other ones though, right? Like I think an interesting part is mostly the red ones, the mythic ones. Now I've talked enough about mythic charms that it would have been kind of alright for me to just name the video like that. Interesting. Okay, we're pretty red here already. But it's like so bad that we got it on the worst heroes. 48 different heroes. Oh yeah, you are right. Okay, interesting. 48 heroes. There are 10 different mythic charms. And we have 3 slots. Which, yeah, okay, it's right. Yeah, 1,440. Pepe's son is right. 1,440 mythic charms. I think I have to make a video about it. Are those really 48? Are you right about that? It seems so much. Because like, okay, there's 4 in a row. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those 2 don't have charms. So it's not 48, it's 46. 48 total heroes, but only 46 of those have charms. There are no charms for those guys. So 46. It's a bit less. 46 times 10. It's like 460, and then times 3 it's 920, 1,380. 1,380 charms. I have calculated that in the most complicated manner that I could find. I should have just said 1,440 minus the 2, which is like 30 a hero. Nah, Pepe's son, you're right. It's alright. It's very helpful, actually. I like when people think that. They don't have charms yet. It's sad that they don't have charms. Sometimes there are PvE enemies, they're quite insane. But also, there is an indicator towards that they never get charms, because they don't have ultimate power. So I think there's going to be a video. A video that I'm going to make about this entire thing. We can try to clear 24 more stages though. We still have a bit of time. We're actually way faster than I anticipated. Okay, they go pretty much full burst on this one. Interesting. Okay. I don't understand charms at all. I just put random things to... you can, at the moment, until you have Mythic, Sander, there is nothing wrong. And until you have Mythic, you just do quick equip and you're good. This is the way this works for you. Until Mythic, no thinking necessary. We need more hamster heroes and make hamster teams. We have like 10 different hamsters made. It's like 10 different hamsters. That didn't work out at all. We pretty much insta-died there. Which makes me... oh, my throat. Bloody hell. I don't think that clear was supposed to work like this. That looked a bit random. Ew, next one difficult. Every time I see those guys, like, I know they're horrible. My god. But you're probably Iron as well. Okay, we know that team. It's the Iron Granny, we get carried by you, whatever team. Granny now with seasonal skills, so that's very nice actually. And instead of you, they used Roan. Which I don't like actually. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, then I mean I can talk a bit more about charms, but really like so I want to talk about mythic charms. I will talk about mythic charms. I have to think about how I make the video though. Not quite sure. Roan died and was useless. Thank you for that. Can we get Skalita ult please? Skalita ult! The ult! Wasn't as... okay. Okay, we're still in the decent. Not in the good, but in the decent. Okay. Okay, worked out. Yeah. I don't know how to name that. Like, the thing is with charms, people don't really care. So if I make a video about explaining mythic charms now before they are even released, I don't think it's going to be watched by a lot of people. This is a bit horrible, actually. Oof, big power. Same team, though. Bit horrible, though, with the Roan and the Seth in there. So, yeah, we'll have to see how that works out. Insta-death of our Granny. Pretty bad. Didn't really put a whole lot of damage there. This Corrin absolutely murdered us. A lot of people don't even have charms yet. Yeah, that's the problem. It's not very good to create content. I noticed that if you check out the videos about Dur's trial I made, like, doesn't even get good views. Given I was a bit late on Dur's trial, but yeah, didn't really get a lot of views. I reckon this it's Granny insta-died too. Very interesting. Okay, maybe we just had bad RNG. So it pretty much looked like our clear. Granny needs more tankiness. Sometimes I just use a different hero. Because like in his clear, this Granny was completely pointless other than giving him the buff. Could have just used Brutus instead. They always complete Fey Walker and Lumont first. Well, I don't think they intend to do that. I mean, I don't know if that is better. It looked a bit better. That bloody Seth! My god, he just filled back to full life and absolutely murdered us. That was annoying. But it looked so much better. Looked so much better, actually. I could also use Thorn. Shall we try to use Thorn? Because if we already use him, we can try to use Thorn. mean, if Thorin gets an ult, we're pretty much golden. That's pretty nice, actually. Doing a bit of damage and actually adding enhanced damage taken to the enemies. Yep, way better. Have you done a video on your teams are best in Legends Tower? As then you can still use the teams. Yeah, I basically did a video on every single one, yeah. I have a video on before season though. But that's pretty much still the same. So yeah. I don't know if they are weighted, Pavion. They might be. Towards the more useless heroes, that they are a bit more likely that you're happy to get like a higher one. Sure. I don't think that's bad. Bit of a gacha mechanic. Why not? Let's do that. It's cool. Gacha is nice, so I don't really mind them implementing that into the game. Horrible wave here. We got absolutely destroyed. Absolutely bloody destroyed. Is that once again one of those waves where you really don't want to stand close to anything? Probably going to go like this. No, if we go like this, that's not good. We want to go like this. Okay, let's try. Why are those guys so damn annoying? Look at that! Is that like again... I just 3 extra targets. Affinity of 50k. I don't really understand you. Like, I understand the words you're writing, but I don't know what affinität is. Not sure. Not sure, mate. Probably have to replay that. Synergy battle, I think. I'm impressed that his... Did we just set up the team incorrectly? Oh, we have Thorin in there instead of the Granny. Should we use the Granny? I mean, his stuff survives, the positioning isn't better. It's like Granny in this case, just a better... Maybe it's because of the taunt, but I think my Granny just gets destroyed. Can't try Granny.
Get behind me, children.
Let's go. You can also use confining. You just... I mean, that's not solved by synergy battle. That is just not solved by synergy battle. That looked more like confining spell. What's that confining spell? Or affinity like on the hero. Like, what the hell is this? Oh, affinity is capped. There is no golden skin. Should probably set...
Inventory.
Stop this guy being in here, actually. No, there is no 50k. This is not Call of Duty, mate. It's not Call of Duty. It's not Call of Duty. We don't get golden skins. We don't get diamond skin camo or something. This is not going to be the case. I just have to watch that again. Because like, I didn't see what he was doing. I don't see it. I don't see why there is no damage. He doesn't even use confining. Bit weird. So let's move that all a bit over here. They didn't use confining, so we won't either. Let's use Star Shot. Let's try again. Yeah, I just don't see it. I don't understand why it happens, actually. Now we have to read up on skills. Because they all absolutely destroy us. Makes no sense for me. Oh, it's like once one of our heroes dies, it's just like party time. Is that the case? It's just like party time. But the insta-kill a hero. I don't know. Maybe we're too weak for this. Because I don't seem to be able to beat it. Right next to Rowan, you say? Just like this? That's even faster. That's even faster. Let's check it again. I see the idea with the potion. I see it. His granny is further back. Yeah, here's the positioning still a bit different. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I think it must be somewhere in the positioning. He has like Rowan, he goes like this, and then he has set like this, I think. Let's try that. Actually, Granny surviving. Didn't really understand why. But actually Granny surviving. That's kind of insane. That's kind of insane that this made such a difference. Insane. Yeah, we copied the positioning. Like absolute madness. Absolute madness that this worked that well. Like, that it works well, okay, but that well. Is that the same lineup we saw before? Pretty much, yeah. Oh, I didn't see. Wait, let me check again. Star shot, star shot. Insane. We keep this. You have to go, you have to go. You go here. I don't even know where he was. I think it was here. He was here, and... oh no, he was here. Floorball there. And where's my floorball? There. No. You are not floorball. You are floorball. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, positioning can make a huge difference. Sometimes it's stupid. Sometimes it's really... it's to stupid extent. I mean, you just saw it. We got demolished within 2 seconds. From getting demolished within 2 seconds, we went to winning. Like, that is mad. When you're stalling. Okay, got the next win. If we go to 600, we record the video. That's like 20 more stages, it's a bit insane. So I don't know if we can make that. Oof. Is this the same lineup? It's the same lineup. It's just the same. I don't want to click on that, like, you know? But we have 209 million power. So like, in that sense, we're way more powerful than those guys. Those bears can absolutely murder you. Like, they can absolutely murder you. Can be quite insane. But for right now, it's okay. There is a pack at 600. There's a Stargaze pack at 600. And that is what I want to have. Because I don't know if I want to post the video today, given that we do a long live stream already. But, I mean, if we do a video about magic charms, maybe. But there is a Starry Crystal pack, a Stellar Crystal pack at 600. And there is a, if I get a big Stellar Crystal pack at 600, I will be at like 130 Stellar Crystals. I think if we have like 130 Stellar Crystals, I think it would be fine for me to actually make another video. There's some guy outside testing his Motorola. Oh, not Motorola, that's a smartphone. Oh, that's a phone. Oh, it's like a bike, but like the small bikes. Oh, you can drive 30 kilometers an hour. That's rather annoying, actually. My god. This guy only has loud things. I don't know what's wrong with him. He only has loud things. Either he uses a very... and that doesn't work, right? It does not work. And either he uses a very annoying bike, or he uses a very annoying vacuum. Like he has a very cheap vacuum, like a 10 euro vacuum from Scooter. Yeah, Scooter, right, Scooter, that was the word. He has like a very annoying vacuum from Amazon, which is like, I don't know, $10 vacuum. And this thing is just loud. It's just bloody loud. So insane. The cheaper those vacuums are, the louder they are, I feel like. And it's a bit madness. So we don't need this, we don't need this, we kinda need this, we need this, we need... Where's my Thorin? We need Thorin. Where's my Roan? We need the Roan. And we need to click battle. This comp is working wonders. Yeah, it's used quite often actually, it's a bit bad. I don't even know what the guy's doing there. Let me spy through the window. It's not even a Hoover. It's not even... How is it bloody called? I don't even know the English word for that. It's a leaf blower. It's like just some woman with a leaf blower. She's running around there, blowing around leaves, which is completely pointless because they're like... I think she just bought that thing. Just wants to try it because there are like 3 leaves on the ground that she's blowing from left to right. As she's not collecting them, we're going to see the same leaves there in about... no. Like 3 hours they're back to their original positions, I think. So, in that regard, it's completely pointless. Are we going to lose to Igor because there's like 5 gravestones there? Yeah, we are. That is a bit ridiculous. I can barely hear my vacuum bot driving around. I hate that Igor. Do I have to do something now? Leaf blower can be useful. Yeah, leaf blower can be useful if you blow the leaves together and then collect them. Or, like, have some place where they are well put. But if you blow them to a small mountain on the same patch of earth where you blew them before, then they are completely pointless. I think we're just going to need a very nice Scalita hit on that Igor to instantly melt him. Can that even happen? I'm not quite sure about this. Once again lost to Igor. That sucks. 3 leaves. Yeah, there aren't many leaves right now. It's May. Like, let's be real about it. We have May right now. It's not autumn. It's bloody May. The leaves are growing right now. OD comp, yeah, OD comp is an option, but I think this can work. I don't even see a leaf outside. I was just checking again, actually. But to be honest, if I now told everybody there are no leaves outside, it doesn't make sense to blow the leaves around. Then she would probably say, yeah, there are no leaves around because I blew them away. I'm like, okay. Okay, you blew them away. Yeah, we just need Scalita to nuke that Nodi. Because of course, yeah, you can kill me, but if she just murders him, she should be able to, right? Yeah, there. That was what I was waiting for. We just need her to take care of him. Odie and Scalita can both take care of this guy very well. So 584 now. Suri once again, we're looking at the same lineup. I'm not sure. I think I saw her son with the same bloody leaf blower yesterday. And now he gave it to her. I don't know what she's doing. This is so loud and she could have done the same thing with a broom in like 5 seconds. That is just super inefficient. Really? Side switch? Okay. What was the beginning position of his... Was it like completely mirroring to the other side? Okay. Interesting. You can't really hear it because I've... Wait, wasn't he connected? Were they not connected? I don't think they were connected, right? But he wasn't connected to the space, so... I have to check again. I didn't see it. Yeah, it's cancelling out such noises. Like, you can't hear a whole lot. And that is very much so intentional. So if I talk, you can hear that. But we also had it in the summer that I had a ventilator going here, a fan, and you couldn't hear that. You couldn't hear the fan in the audio recording. So stuff like that works very well with this mic. So it's a little bit of a threshold. There has to be a certain volume to even register on the mic. And if it's not spoken towards the direction of it, it doesn't work either. So that is like a very, very good thing. Because I was very annoyed by how much the other mic that I had before, which you guys don't even know because that was like now nearly 2 years ago. I was very annoyed by how much that mic took up, how much that mic noise-wise let into the recording. And that wasn't very nice. Do I do something wrong? Because that doesn't work. Or is it like we have to get the right RNG? It doesn't seem like it. It seems like the same, right? Or did I miss something? Do I have to make a screenshot of this? Because it looks the same. Should work, right? Or were they switched? I have wrong positioning? My god. Now my iron died. That wasn't good. Change spell? No, they used the same spell. We have no damage on this one without the spell, I think. Okay, we check again. Oh, I misclicked. Okay, those are the same heroes. We have the weapon. It looks so weird at the beginning. I don't know why they can't let you check positioning. Like don't show me just the battle, just let me check. That is entirely different, isn't it? Is it like this? The positioning? Are there going to be more flaws of Trial of Abyss? I doubt it. Could just hardly see that. It doesn't change that it doesn't work. Yeah, it didn't work as well. Rowan is in the center, yeah. Just saw that. I doubt they are going to make more. More stages. So meanwhile, we don't necessarily have to go there. We don't necessarily have to go through there. We should make one more try here at least. We should check it. I think that we now have the same positioning. Maybe we can check some other clears. Maybe one of them is like more promising. Can still go like full iron iron CC or something like that, or we can go of course with synergy battle. Now it's RNG on iron shield dodge. Ah, annoying. Says we should do hero equipment mega boost. We should probably really do that. Who else needs equipment boost? You guys don't. You don't. Probably do. That's about it, right? Yeah, but we don't have infinite attempts. That's the problem. Like, we can actually fail here. Can actually fail here. And that will be rather annoying. Okay, we have an ult there. Second ult. Looks good, actually. That looks good. Looks good. Okay, we got the nuke there. We got another energy. We get another iron ult. Next iron ult. Skalita ult. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We got it. We got it. I think it was really just RNG. I think Wraec was right. But it was very difficult to see the positioning on this one. It was very difficult to see the positioning here. Same lineup. But with different position. Like on this one you can see it more easily. I don't know. Like on the other one it was... Just to make sure. It was Rowan right there, right? Okay, all next to them. I don't understand, like... If they would just give you like... I don't know, diagram? Can you say that? Probably not, right? Like, just show me the real setup. Just show me Iron, there is Thorin, maybe make a little avatar appear on a small map or something like that. I don't know, something cute. At one point you just get into the RNG realm. You either wait long enough to just Carolina burst everything, or you get into the RNG realm. Skalita there with 5 kills.
This was the inevitable.
So hard to see when everybody's clumped up. Yeah, true. 586 though. Making progress. Atalanta. Is it the Switch team again? Somebody beat Mitsuri. Oh no, it's not the Switch team. It is Damien. Interesting. Damien instead of Rowan. Who's linked there? It's Thorin linked, okay. Yeah, that will be a bit of an annoying one. Wait, I want to check. Again. Starshot, okay, they go Starshot. I like Damien. I say it like it is, I like Damien. They go like this with Damien though. Put Damien up to the front, him to the back, and they go like this. Let's go. Oof. Can we get here? We can get that Arden, which is instant fail. I think the Arden positioning was correct. I don't think the Arden positioning was correct, guys. I think it was more maybe like this. Or was this even further to the front? And then we could do Arden here. Oh no, he starts targeting our Arden. Oof. I don't know. Oh, we got a bit destroyed there. We have to check again. We have to check again. Replay. No, they are entirely to the back. But they still target Arden. They're entirely to the back. I thought they were further in the front. I think it was even like this, right?
Everyone
Like this?
must pay a price.
Let's see. That was insta-kill on our Arden. Just meant it is insta-kill on the Arden again. Problem is, we don't have the right positioning. Like bloody hell. The problem is you can't even screenshot or see it correctly because there is just no pause button in this. Wait, there is? No, it isn't. So it's... He starts left of them. It's just left of Iron. So it's to the back right here, right that, like that. So far to the back, really. Our tanks got absolutely murdered. Which is not good. Our Scalita's going to get murdered. And I'm not sure we're going to have the damage on this. Is it going to be again like a thing of iron dodging? Is it again a thing? Hmm. I mean, it obviously can work. The thing is, how likely is it going to be? That I don't like, that this guy's standing there. She's not going to solo that. Okay, I mean, that is close. It's close. It's just like... I hope we can get the RNG before we run out of attempts. Because it's just RNG. Yeah, it's just going to be really stupid. It's just RNG. More floors, you're just replay till Iron survives, yeah. And getting to 600 will be such a stretch. Will be very annoying. Is there anything we can do to make it more likely? I don't think there is. Because the heroes that we need to buff right now are like Iron, it's like Thorin, okay, we can buff that. We already have everything buffed. That's already buffed. That doesn't matter. I mean, buffing Scalita could be interesting. We could buff those three. Getting the extra damage there. Let's do that before we sit here for 1,000 years. But stupid, like, look at the amount of forging stones I have. That's stupid. Yeah, the problem for me is not today. The problem is that I often don't have the time to do that. And I really would want to push, but during a weekday when I work all the time, well, how am I going to do that? Am I going to come home and then sit there for 4 hours pushing AFK stages? No. But then again, I want to make content. So I kind of want to record a video, but at the same time, facing a bit of the problem that I don't really have the time to push the AFK stages. Now we lost our Arden. How horrible is that? If we didn't lose our Arden, maybe we would have stood a chance there, but we lost him, so no chance. They're going to show us a 3 attack timer or something in a bit. We're going to have like 4 or 5 more attempts, something like that. Yeah, I got knocked down, he lost again. So... yeah, don't even have to try. Let's see. I mean, we can get past this stage if I send a message to Mega Fungi and ask him to send us a second Arden. Doesn't matter. Damien goes off map anyway. So I don't think that changes anything, actually. I mean, we see what needs to happen. The thing is, at the moment it doesn't happen. That was good, though. That looks pretty good. With Thorin surviving, interesting. Okay. I mean, he's not going to... The guy's still standing. That was close. Damien is placed right. Enemy aggro is alright. Before he instantly gets the first revive. Got absolutely destroyed there. Can check again. But like, that is again, so like, seeing the exact tile. Okay, he's on the right. Also, guys, if you write that, then don't write. Make sure you place a Damien right. Like, write it like right of Scalita. To the right. But right is like incorrect. By the way, he doesn't change aggro because he's not targeted by anybody. He doesn't have any line on him. See that? There's no line on him. I think the major change to this is most like the positioning of the card, the first one that he places, but or Damien or Arden just died, so yeah, I think that looks bad. I don't know, I think we should have the power, but the RNG will be the bigger problem here. The RNG will be the bigger problem. Yeah, and the random hits on our Scalita and Arden as well. Yeah, the card spawn. I think that is really the thing here. That is the reason why I was there. But question is, yeah, I mean, like, it's more optimal placed there. It's a lot better. I don't know. Yeah, there he just died. Our Scalita died before she could do anything, and that was horrible. I think it was close, but it was also horrible. We got a stun there. We got our Damien still surviving. Still surviving. But it's going to end pretty quickly, actually, sadly. Yeah, okay, didn't do enough. I think he plays it pretty well. Is there a change to that? If you place Iron Tornadoes manually to move that over there, is it different? Is it different, actually? Should have probably watched that attempt because that was just a wasted attempt. No, that's auto-target. That's exactly the same. That's not manually set. Yeah, and there we have it. 3 more attempts. So we are going to do this attempt. And then do we use second Iron? Or do we ask for an Arden? Arden died. Or do we go double Scalita? I've never used double Scalita. Yeah, but we are now at the limit, so... I mean, we can still buy attempts afterwards. I'm not sure. So much incoming damage. Insta-killing Scalita there is not good. Yeah. We can do nothing here. We can do nothing but try again. And then we have to decide if we synergy battle or not. I don't want to. I feel like there are stages where we would far more need that. That was stupid. How she instantly dies! My god, that's annoying. I just came here to hear my soothing voice. And if we click battle now, it will ask us to spend 500 gold. Just, I don't know, it's stupid. Like, remove that mechanic. Let me do infinite attempts. Because like that is even more annoying. I know this stage can be cleared, I just need enough attempts. Insta Scalita death is so bloody annoying, actually. She dies instantly, that's really, 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 really bad. Okay, come on. I don't know if this works. Maybe. Maybe if we get like a bind or that on that. Yeah, okay, okay. Why is he immune? Stop being immune! Oh my god. Stop bloody being immune. My god. That is so OP that this guy is immune to magic damage. This guy is actually immune to magic damage. One of them is. That's like so annoying. There is one guy here that is immune. Isn't it this guy? My god. Could have won that actually if we got like one more activation of the artifact. One single activation could have been enough. We didn't get that though. So sadly, tough luck. Tough luck there. It was one of the blue ones, right? That we faced. I thought it wasn't, but it was one of the blue ones. One of them is immune to magic damage. Yeah, there. It is immune to all magic damage. So actually everything we hit it with, other than our artifact, is completely pointless. And it's a bit insane. I don't know. Skalita, of course, can also hit it. Mr. Mega Fungi. We are breathing, living in desperation of iron and stage RNG, of knockdown RNG, of Skalita getting absolutely murdered the second she enters the stage RNG, of spending gold to try and get a few more attacks RNG. And we're trying to get through this stage, which just managed to fail at a very, 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 very close call. At some pretty annoying moments there. So, right now, sadly, a bit of an annoyance. A bit of an annoyance. Was debating to actually PM you. And now we kept out. So now we have to wait 45 minutes before we can even try to attack again. Because we used the 2,500 attempt. I thought we could make it. We couldn't. So right now, this actually was the last attempt that we could make on this. So right now, no more attempts possible. No more fighting possible. And also, I fear nothing more to stream really. Can do one more attack on the boss. But other than that, I don't think we have a lot more to show right now. We got to 575, that much I have to say. I was hoping we could make that. And I would have actually liked to go to 600 and try to get a little bit further there, to a bit more. But that, yeah, that didn't work out. That didn't work out because of the stage. I can, in 45 minutes, I will probably just send Synergy Battle request to you, Mega Fungi, and ask you for, I'm not quite sure, maybe an iron. Or an iron. Maybe that. I actually like this lineup, Mega Fungi. It's actually quite cool. Works pretty well, also. But I currently don't get top 20 anyway. Which is why because I somehow lack 10 levels. Which I don't know where they went. But I kind of do. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this feature. I'm not a fan of this multiple attempts feature. I think it's stupid. Should be removed. We don't need that in this game, and thank you, but no thank you. Yeah, and Alsa dying there is a bit annoying. I also got the dead Odie, so in that sense. I don't get the 50%, but 47, so we got a nice improvement there. I think it's not bad. Getting to place 3. Just behind Mr. Megafungi, actually. Just 200 million less. So, I think we did pretty well. Place 3, Dream Realm right now. What is that in District? It's probably not that high. District, we are place 15, so that's good. Beyond that, yeah. We talked about the Mythic Charms already. I think I will make a video about that. I think tomorrow I will do a Stargaze video. I am not sure though, guys. I want to hear your opinions on it a little bit. Shall I make the Mythic Charm video? Shall I make that today? Because I can of course record the Mythic Charm video right after this video. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's just too early. And I'm not sure how to call it. I'm not sure how to advertise it. Because it's a bit difficult. I think Alsa with Rainier. Yeah, the problem was she was often not in the radius of Alsa, of Smokey. If she goes to the front, yeah. If she goes to the back, she's not in the radius of Smokey. Then you have to do 5-6 attempts to have one fight where she is in the radius. She's more often in the radius when I teleport Smokey over there. So you can see how the crafting works. I mean, I could ask. I'm not sure if I could ask the community managers for this. Like, sometimes they answer, but the gameplay-related questions is often a problem, actually. It's often a problem. But, yeah. I mean, I could always make a video and say, like, why charms are important or something like this. Or charm build crafting. I will just pick out the most insane hero. Maybe I won't make it today. I will make a video maybe tomorrow. And then I will just make a video and I will talk about one insane charm combination that I want to see. I think that will be quite good. And I think in that topic I can do it. I will make it like why Mystic Charm OD will break the game. Something like this. Something like this I like. I like that. I think I will do that. Because that is also obviously also mad. Damage dealt by 20%, execution after casting an ultimate, 250 energy recovered after an ult. And they recommend skill power. Is that like skill power in her snowballs? Does she have skill power in her snowballs? She has. She has. Look at that, guys. There is skill power in her snowballs. So you could buff that. I don't like the scaling on that. Do you know why? It's like 130. But if you go higher, it's like still 10% buff. Even to the 150%. Even though the buff in comparison to the base damage got worse. Brian's ult can go down to 60 energy. Is Brian ult? I mean, Brian ult is like summoning the... It's like summoning the Falcon, right? 1000 additional energy, summons his Falcon. Brian consumes 300.
Thank you.
Minus 80 energy. You can reduce with ultimate power. Calling alone to deal 320% damage to his current target. Increasing amount of energy over time. Yeah, but he's not an ulti spammer. Like, he's really not an ult spammer. He's just taking 300 energy while he has S1000 at the start. And then he still gets energy drained. So, I mean, that's a bit pointless, I think. Hewan is kind of interesting because you get like healing chains. Which is pretty cool.
It was an accident.
As like the old. Initial energy is 200. Which is pretty good. And of course we have like 300 initial energy with that. It's not bad. I don't think you are going to get to upgrade the charms. I don't think that is going to happen at all. You will just have to drop them, and I think at one point we will be able to use the golden essence to buy some. I talked a bit about this during the stream. Used to exchange for magic charms, not to upgrade magic charms. Yeah, there are a lot, but like I think the damage potential is really a thing. I think she's interesting, but if I would run her with like a haste one, or instead just go for skill power, I'm not sure about the skill power, honestly. Like for yeah, kind of interesting, but maybe it's really crit. Crit could be cool, like going for crit, energy on hit, ultimate strength. I mean, why not? Haste skill power, I can see that. I don't know why they don't recommend that. Haste skill power. I can see haste skill power on her. That must be pretty sick. I will make a video about Odie. I think Odie is like pretty clear. Odie, Iron, Carolina, like I think I want to check out one of the big name heroes. Is Iron that cool? I don't like how they did that. Like really, this ultimate power scaling always stays the same. Level 2, level 3, no matter how much the base damage increases, the ultimate damage buff stays the same. That's like stupid. I don't like that. It's interesting, sometimes you get buffs to other things too, like stun duration and stuff. That is pretty fancy actually. Like here I have lightning strikes damage. Yeah, and here you have entangle. You see that? It's like entangle. With every one's skill power, it gets plus 0.25 seconds of entangle time. It's quite fancy. Or here. That is insane. Extra energy per skill power recovered. That is insane. It's actually a pretty huge buff. And then they give him like 3 skill power. Make him recover 21 instead of 15. It's actually quite mad. You need to be fair, you need to be on season for the buff to apply, so it's always going to be the max rank anyways. It kinda is, right? Or no, they made the seasonal level, right? Or did they didn't reset the skills? I'm not sure. Did they reset the skills at the beginning of the season? Was it level 2 again? I don't think it was, right? It was just full power at the start, even though he was level 1. He was like, base resonance was over 200 or 300 or something, so he was stayed there. But those were upgraded, so those were unlocked at season level. Were those unlocked at seasonal level as well? Wait. Do we have... I live streamed that, so should probably have the live stream. Just to check out. We journeyed the Ashen Waste. First test. What did Mr. Wraec talk about here? Starting soon. Mr. Wraec checked out an Ulcer. And Mr. Wraec had no seasonal skill on that Ulcer yet though, which is very interesting. Was Mr. Wraec even in the seasonal areas yet? I don't think he was. Didn't look like it. Fighting Lone Gaze, okay. Nah, that was completely unlocked. Yeah, it was completely unlocked. Weren't reset. Yeah, I checked it. Seasonal skill, there said season level, but for the other stuff it was completely unlocked. Okay, yeah. So never was down there. And ultimate power was a new mechanic. Like at the beginning, when the season were released, you could see some quite interesting reactions from some YouTubers where they try to explain a skill and then noticed there was this blue number and it said ultimate power, and there was like, I think I saw Zevo, but I did the same. I did the same. Zevo was like, and yeah, this is for ultimate power, and you see in his face that he has no idea what ultimate power is. But I didn't either. I didn't either. I had no idea what it was. Nobody did because they didn't announce it. They just put it in the skill text and you saw that and was like, ugh, what is that? But yeah, so that was a thing. That was a thing. Browning Games, we're just ending the stream basically because I used up my attempts to fight AFK stages. And now we're just discussing... I want to make a video on mythic charms. Because they are interesting. They have different stats actually. And I'm kind of debating on which hero I want to take for that. It's interesting, they really do recommend haste and skill power here. As I thought, like haste skill power or attack skill power, always with the skill power, because skill power is interesting on him. It is interesting. It's basically, if it's not the ult, the blue number for the ult with the head there, that is normal one, and this one is skill power. If it's not the ult, it's skill power. So you have more entangle, you have more energy recovery here, substantially more energy recovery. If you get 3 more, it's like +9, so you have got to like 24. So, yeah, fairly interesting. And then they do haste. I mean, longer entangles, quicker skill cast, more control. Could be interesting. So the question is, which hero is the most hyped? And we take that one. Doesn't have to be the strongest, but we take that one. I don't think it's I think Iron is particularly insane. I don't like his ult power there. I don't really like this buff either, so yeah. Yeah. It should have a unique icon, but it doesn't. The extra shield is interesting. Get the extra shield there, 30%. Would be insane if it buffed his dodge rate. But we get a bigger shield. But I doubt they are going to recommend skill damage on skill power on him, are they? Are they going to recommend skill power? No, they go for attack haste and HP haste. I wouldn't go HP haste. HP haste, in my opinion, stupid. You go attack haste. If you go haste anyway. But I think going attack is pretty smart. You could also, of course, go Fist Def MDef. Is there Fist Def MDef attack? No. No. Energy on hit is also decent, I think. I like energy on it. But if you go for... You don't go HP haste, you go attack haste. 100% you go attack haste. So yeah. I do like Odie. I think Odie is going to be insane. I think I'm just going to make an Odie video. I think I'm just going to make a video, Odie, why he's going to be insane in Mythic Plus, with Mythic Charms. I'm going to make an insane thumbnail. Put them in a good scenery. Talk about it. Because I really think so. Like, it's an honest one. It's an honest one, I honestly think so. Because if you go on this guy and you just go attack speed on him, that will be such an insane scaling. That will be such an insane scaling of the damage over time effects from the dart poison. You're just going to absolutely murder enemies. And I think he's going to be even more insane for PvE as a damage dealer against bosses. So yeah. Question is, do I do that today? I think I do that today. Just show a bit of Dream Realm bosses as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. But I'm going to do that outside of the stream. Brutus with 12 seconds invulnerability. Wait, does he get that? That's fancy. Immune to all units becomes unaffected. Is then immune to all damage become for 5 plus 1 second. It's only plus 1 second though. So you only get like 3 extra seconds, not 12. So like, it's not plus 2 skill power, isn't it? Oh, okay, he gets an extra one there. Interesting. Why do I not have him at Supreme Plus? That is insane, though. That is absolutely monstrous. Like, okay, that's broken though. Just go skill damage on him and he will be immune forever. Okay, we'll put that in the video as well, because that is insane. They recommend skill power here though. Haste skill power. I mean, you don't have too many skill power options. You don't want to do ultimate power. So either you go haste or you go HP. You go anything skill power. They definitely go skill power. But like that's so stupid. It's such a stupid amount. You have 5 seconds here already. Then with the Supreme Plus, you would usually go to 6. And then for every skill power you get another 2 seconds. And you can get like 2. So you are really at 12. You're really 12 seconds immunity. That's insane. Like, that's probably one of the strongest skills we have for clearing campaign stages, because you would just go in there and you can run full Carolina comp and you have 12 seconds to deal damage. So enjoy, have fun. That's mad. That's mad. It's a really nice combo. I think he win? Or is he win? Okay, put up there. 12 seconds is most fights. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 12 seconds is most fights. It's a heal buff. The extra healing. Once every 8 minus 1 second. So it's like, could be every 3 seconds. And the dispelling effect every second. Once per second. You can get that down to once per second. All the dispellable debuffs. You can basically every second remove all, the debuffs. If you want. That's stupid. Ah. My god, YouTube doesn't have this like hydrate thing for points. I was dehydrated. It's only immune to control effects though. The skill effect stacks with the duration of other damage immunities. Okay. Interesting. Hey Prey, welcome. Three seconds single target here. Yeah. So that's insane. Screen, I don't have a single hamster left, but if you check out my live streams, there are a lot of them in there. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to show Brutus. I'm not sure Hewan is too easy to grasp. I want to make the main thing about Odie because I think it will be like broken to have that much attack speed on him. And then I want to explain a bit of ultimate power, skill power, because that is going to be a thing. I will talk a bit about Brutus, and then I'm not sure about Hewan. Like Hewan, I think is difficult to grasp. That she's insane. I think 12-second immunity on Brutus is insane, obviously. But having the same thing on Brutus, I'm not sure. Some nice extra damage here. It's like not really mechanically interesting. It's also not really interesting. Yeah, she doesn't have too much in there. So that's insane. What do we have here? She was the newest hero, so what do we have here?
They'll come back soon, right?
I mean, we have a lot of stuff happening there, but not really insane. Stun duration increase, not bad. Also rolling boulder increase 10% at least. So like 25%, 10% of the base damage. But also not too insane. Like a lot of them I don't even have skills in their later ones. What does she do?
Wow. Miss Florabelle. Hey.
Spiny inherits 80% plus 15% of Florabelle max HP. You can bring that to like 125% with that. That's also a bit stupid. Giant Bull's price will gain an extra 60 plus 6 haste. Okay, 18 haste. Well, not bad, not good either. That's a pretty insane damage increase. Plus 10%. If you take that, then you take that, then you get the extra haste there. You get the extra damage. Just 10%. It's not small amount of things. Okay. And I mean, you could just use Flora Belt above Cessia. What does she do? Cessia insane?
An audience. And what do you want?
I mean, it's a bit of an increase to her. Ult power is not really worth it, right? The attack speed increase is way better, actually. So skill power should be better. Yeah, death penetration there as well. There are some heroes that really don't get a whole lot from that. What is Rowan? Is Rowan energy?
Shipments, deliveries.
Energy recovery increase if you go there.
Oh yes. Gifts
And we have the potion. Bit of potion increase. Absorbing 70 energy is not insane. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that he is insane. I think I would definitely want to show Odie, and then on a side note I will show Brutus, and maybe towards the end of the video we can talk about Hewin. I think Hewin is definitely one of the better ones there. Just there are some heroes that just don't really get anything from it, I feel like. And Haven is definitely mechanically changed and is pretty good actually with that. I think Brutus is probably the one that profits from it the most. Like, if you put skill power on Brutus, that would be very, very, very interesting.
You're the only one who's
But like on a lot of heroes, it doesn't really change a lot.
we will make that
HP buff is cool. Resurrection. Okay, yeah, like, but those are not the interesting skills. Like, it has to be interesting. To be interesting, it has to be in the main mechanics of the hero. Did you see the video with the account with the Paragon 4 heroes? I saw that there is one. I didn't watch it. Did not really care, to be honest. Because we had Paragon 2 heroes before, and it's just, they do more summons. That's the difference. And yeah, the guy spent a lot very early on. Though I wouldn't recommend that. Like, on his server, I reckon if he had Supreme Plus heroes, he would have been probably place 1. And then he had just got Paragon 1 heroes, it would probably still be place 1. So, I don't know. I mean, he did it for the memes, he just wanted to. Probably going to refund next month, I reckon. I mean, he could. Would be kind of funny. I don't know. Cassidy has powerful skill too. Is Cassidy interesting? I mean, people don't care about Cassidy, so it's not really poster girl there. But, yeah. Stunning them. Okay, extra stun. It's cool. Cassidy will bless allies again. Okay, we got the ally reduction, the cooldown reduction there. Interesting. With -3 to 2 seconds instead of 5. That is substantial. And she has the energy recovery stuff now. Asa didn't get good stuff. Check that out. What is about Antandra? I like Antandra, so. And Coco. I want to see Coco. Okay, that's a big increase to the shield, actually. From 25 to 40%. Big increase. What do we have here? Attack by 20% for 6 plus 1 seconds. Okay. That is also interesting. Because we have, first we get the big shield. Then we have big attack reduction. It's also very nice. Do we get more stuff? Not really, right? No. What does Coco get? Bad life drain. It's like not worth it. The ult is not worth it. Which is a bit weird on her. Because her ult is like everything. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's interesting how many of those don't have anything in the Supreme Plus area for skill power. And that, like, Brutus is one of the only ones that actually has that. There is another skill there.
What's up? Looking for me?
Wrist damage will be insane with it. We can check that out. Extra damage is decent on her. Don't really like that. Extra attack and attack speed is decent, but I probably you just go for something else because the buffs in here aren't big enough. What do we have on Wraec? Each dealing extra 40% is nice. Probably won't take that because it's just too low. Wraec gains extra crit. Okay. I mean, you get the extra crit, you also get that, which is pretty good. It's actually a pretty big buff. Not really a whole lot there, nothing there, and also nothing again for the Supreme Plus. Okay. Weird. Weird that Brutus has something in Supreme Plus and the others don't. Okay, we'll briefly mention Hewen. I'll make the video after the stream though. I don't want to make live recording. I'll make the video after the stream. I'm going to upload it later. I think that's still good. I'm going to upload it like in 2-3 hours. Put it on the channel. And then we have some video today. And tomorrow I'm going to push for 600. Then we're going to get another chest. And with the chest, we can actually go to Stargaze. Because Stargaze we have 70. Will be another like 50 or something. We're all 100. Then we go for Diurnal. And then soon again we can make another epic recruitment video because I got 90 epic recruitments already. Brutus can stay invincible for 12 seconds. I mean, like, that's so insane. Like, that's the question. Do people rather want to see Odie or 12 seconds immune? 12 second immune Brutus. I'm honestly, I'm kind of thinking 12 seconds immune Brutus is better than Odie. The 600 buys 35 summons, that should vary from person to person, Wraecmon. Shouldn't it? I saw one at least, I don't know if it was... I don't remember. Wait. There was a 600 one. Was it posted in our Discord? Mr. City. Okay, you have one from a post here from Mr. City. Congrats on reaching season AFK stage 600 with 55 stellar crystals on the first one and 10 on the other one. So that would be 65 for 2,500. Yep. Yeah, 65. Why is half my chat at bloody 600? What's wrong with you guys? What's wrong? How am I the biggest noob here? My god, I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to stop. You guys are mad. Your 600 was a small pack, you got free to play it. Oh, you are 600, so it makes like no sense. You actually get punished if you skip them. Yeah, but I mean, don't get punished. I think it's just the game reacting to you not buying the pack. It just says, okay, if you don't buy big packs, we give you smaller ones. But I bought the last pack, so... I even bought the Temporal Essence pack today, so I'm very confident that they give me the packs. And I bought nearly all of the Duros Trial packs. So that as well. Now you're kidding, Brownie. I know you're not. I know you're not. Stop it. Okay. Okay, that's alright. Now you guys say, okay, who do we put in the title of the video? Do we put Odie or do we put Brutus? I think Odie is interesting because high damage, and Brutus is interesting because 12 seconds immunity. And can I put in something immune for 12 seconds? And then I put Brutus, just put like the Mythic Magic Charm or something. I don't know if I can put Mythic Magic Charm because that is like, probably can't get a good screenshot of that, or can't I? I think Brutus is very interesting. Like I can't do... No. Like I can't really screenshot that. Yes, like 9... Yeah, you're right. You're right, what? You're right. Brutus? I mean, you won't use him against G-Realm bosses or something like that, but he's like insane. It's just that they put skill power into this, into his Supreme Plus, where it just doesn't belong. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it can't be a bug, right? It's so intentional. You can screenshot it if you click off the window? Like, how do you mean? Like... I mean, I can't really... I can't really select it, right? It's like it gets equipped there. It is equipped in the background, yeah. Behind the thing. What do you mean with click off the window? I mean, I click here, and if I click somewhere else, the old one gets equipped. And the window is directly above that. Click off the game onto your PC. I mean like this? Oh. I don't know what you guys mean. Yeah, I mean, I can't really show the charms, right? That's a bit of thing. The best thing, the coolest thing would be if I had like full mythic charms on this one. Could just show it, like put them all in there. Then show like how the window would look with mythic charms. But I don't think I can get that from anywhere really. So that's like a bit of a problem. I can't really display it. I mean that then I just don't put the charms on there. Or I just put them like this, you know. Just put them in like the grade form, maybe clear them up a little bit. Yeah, I will make something. I will make something that will look good. I know how I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to, if the entire screen is the thumbnail now, I'm just going to put on the right side, I'm going to put Brutus. I'm just going to make AFK Journey thumbnail in the top. I'm going to cut out the mythic charms, and I'm just going to put them above him, like from the left to the right. And then I'm going to write immune for 12 seconds above, and then I'm going to put an arrow. You have a picture. You have a proper picture of the charms.
You're the only one.
You can send it to me on Discord, what? You can send it on Discord. We nearly have Paragon Thorin, by the way. Didn't know if you guys saw that. So probably next summoning video we're going to Paragon Thorin. So that will be quite fun. Yeah, till then, I'm going to record the video now after the stream. I thank you all for sticking around until the inevitable failure. Megafungi, I'm going to later send you like a battle request, I think. Because we still have to wait 10 minutes. I'll later on send you battle request, and I'm going to make the the video right after. So, actually, probably one of the first live streams where we didn't move a single bit. Let's go to the Primal Lord. Because that is also something, by the way, if you guys didn't keep an eye on that guy, 17 days. It's not too long. It's not too long. So, will be also one thing that waits for us. 17 more days till we can fight the Crystal Beetle. So yeah, that will be very cool. So, thank you guys for sticking around. Make sure you watch the video later and comment below. That always helps. But till then, I wish you a great day. And we'll see us in the next one.